Hey beautiful people, welcome or hopefully welcome back to my channel, Rad Roots Yoga. My name is Brittni and I will be your facilitator for your practice today. Today's practice is designed to build strength in our entire lower body. So we're talking glutes, we're talking hamstrings, we're talking quadriceps, we're talking calves, ankles, all of the below. We're gonna go ahead and get started in a mountain pose. Feet are about shoulder width distance apart. We're standing tall through the spine. Eyes are resting down, arms are down by our sides, palms facing forward. Taking a few cycles of breath here on our own. Taking the time to turn off the outside world. All of the things, the many things that we have going on off of this mat, outside of this space. We are forgetting about all of that right now. Setting an intention for our practice. I will be present. Keeping the eyes down, we're going to slowly lower the right ear towards the shoulder. And we're rolling the head from the right shoulder to the left. And back across to the right, going at your own pace. We're going to do this a few times. When you have finished the one that you are on, head is back to a neutral place. We are going to place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Still with the eyes down, breathing in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. One more time, breathe in through the nose. Sigh out through the mouth. We're going to open up the eyes here. And we're going to take a step or a few steps until we meet at the top of our mat. Inhale the arms up, palms facing. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Dive the heart forward, slight bend in the knees, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on shins. Reaching long through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. We're stepping the right foot to the back of the mat. Upper body lifts. Hands rise. Crescent lunge. Back of the right thigh is pressing up towards the sky. Exhale, frame out the left foot, planting the palms of the hands. Step the left foot to meet the right, send the hips up, downward facing. Maybe you pedal out the feet here, find a gentle sway of the hips. Maybe you find some figure eights with the body, whatever feels nice for you in your practice. When you're ready, we're lowering the knees to the mat. And then the heart. Then the chin. And we're pulling the heart up and through into our upward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes and the hips up and back. Downward facing. We're stepping the right foot forward. Upper body lifts, crescent lunge. Hands rise, palms facing, back of the left thighs pressing up towards the sky. We're gonna drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the left foot forward to meet the right in our forward fold Uttanasana at the top. Inhale, half lift. Hands are on shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, slowly and articulately rolling up the back body. Head and neck are last to lift, palms and gaze meet. Do 2 more vinyasas just like that. On your exhale, we're hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees, diving the heart forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back. Upper body lifts, hands rise, palms face. Back of the right thighs up towards the sky. Drop the hands to frame out the left foot. Step the left foot back to meet the right, send the hips up. Downward facing. Slowly lower the knees to the mat. Bend into the elbows, lowering the heart towards the mat. Then the chin. Send the heart up and through, upward facing. Flexing through the glutes to protect the low back. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing. We're stepping the right foot forward. Upper body lifts, hands rise, palms face. Back of the left thighs pressing up towards the sky. Drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the left foot to meet the right at the top in our Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands on shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, slowly and articulately rolling up the vertebrae. Palms and gaze meet overhead. One more time through that vinyasa. Exhale, start hinging at the hips, slight bend in the knees. Dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right foot back. Upper body lifts. Drop the hands to frame out the left foot. Step the left foot back, send the hips up. Downward facing. Lower the knees to the mat. Bend into the elbows, lowering the heart towards the mat. And the chin. Send the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing. Step the right foot forward. Upper body lifts. Crescent lunge, arms rise, palms facing. Drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the left foot to meet the right at the top. In our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, curling in and rolling up. Head and neck are last to lift, palms and gaze meet. Here we're starting our first sequence of our practice. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the right knee up into the chest. Slowly bend into the left leg, bringing the right knee to the back of the left calf. Tap. Lift back up. 4 more, we're lowering. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee back up. Cross the right ankle over the left knee. Send the hips down and back in our figure 4 chair. Paying attention to our breath. We're going to plant the right foot beside the left in our full chair pose, extending the arms out long. Coming up onto the toes, squeezing and flexing the calf muscles. And lower back down, Dive the heart forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back into our plank pose. We're gonna find some gentle circles in one direction. Reverse in the opposite. We're gonna lower the knees to the mat, bend the arms, lowering the heart. Pull the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up. Downward facing. Step the feet to the top, 1 foot at a time. The next place that we need is in our forward fold at the top of the mat. Taking our times getting there. Inhale, half lift. Hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Rolling up the back body, palms and gaze meet. Left side. When you are ready, exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the left knee up and into the chest. Bend into the right knee, bringing the left knee to the right calf. Lift back up. 4 more. Tapping the left knee to the right calf and back up. 3, 2, and 1. Left knee is up into the chest. We're crossing the left ankle over the right knee, sending the hips down and back in our figure 4 chair. Plant the left foot next to the right in our full chair. We're coming up onto the toes, flexing through the calves. Maybe you set the hips a little bit deeper. Lower the heels, dive the heart forward. Forward fold, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. We're gonna step the left foot back this time, then the right in our plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows into the rib cage, chaturanga. Inhale, heart pulls up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing. Walk the feet to the top. 1 at a time. Enjoying the movement on the way there. Meeting in our forward fold at the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, curling in and rolling up the back body 1 vertebrae at a time. Palms and gaze meet overhead. We're gonna do that sequence 1 more time on each side. When you're ready on your exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the right knee up and into the chest. Slowly bend into the left leg. Bring the right knee to tap the left calf for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the right ankle over the left knee, send the hips down and back. Figure 4 chair. Plant the right foot next to the left in chair. Come up onto the toes, flexing through the calves. Lower the heels, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Plank pose. Lower the knees to the mat. Bend into the elbows, lowering the heart. Send the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Walk the feet to the top. We'll meet back in our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Last time for this sequence on the left side. When you're ready, exhale, hands to heart center. Draw the left knee up and into the chest. Bend into the right knee, bringing the left knee to the right calf. Tapping for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the left ankle over the right knee, send the hips down and back. Figure 4 chair. Plant the left foot next to the right in our chair. Come up onto the toes, flexing the calves at the top. Maybe set the hips a little bit deeper. Lower the heels, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Lower the knees, bend into the elbows, lowering the heart. Pull the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Lower the knees to the mat, coming to all fours. Here we're gonna start our second sequence of practice. Go ahead and untuck the toes. We're gonna send the right leg out long behind us, pointing through the right toe. Send the right toes up towards the sky, flexing the right glute. Then we're flexing through that right foot. Then we're bending into the right knee, flexing the hamstring. Then we're gonna draw the knee to nose. And we're gonna repeat that same thing 4 more times. Pointing the right toes long behind us, pointing them up towards the sky, flex the foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. 3 more. Extend the right leg out long, send the toes up, flex the foot, bend the right knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. 2 more, extending the right leg out long, send the right toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. Last one, extend the right leg out long behind you, send the right toes up, flexing the glute. Now flex the right foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. Replant the right knee next to the left. We're gonna walk the hands forward, lowering the heart to the mat in our puppy pose. We're gonna move the upper body forward through center, pulling the heart up and through, upward facing. Exhale, roll over the toes and the hips up, downward facing. Lower the knees to the mat, we're coming to all fours. Untuck the toes. That little sequence on the left side, we're pointing through the left toes, sending the leg out long behind us. Send the left toes up towards the sky, flexing the left glute. Flex the left foot, bend the left knee, flex the left hamstring, draw the knee to nose. 4 more, sending the leg out long behind us. Left toes up to the sky, flex left foot, bend left knee, flex hamstring, draw the knee to nose. 3 more, extend the leg long, left toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. 2 more, extend the leg long, left toes up, flex the left foot, bend the left knee, draw the knee to nose. Extend the leg long, left toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. Last time, extending the leg long, left toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. Replant the left knee next to the right. Walk the hands forward. Puppy pose. We're lowering the heart towards the mat. Inhale, moving the upper body forward, pulling the heart up and through, upward facing. Roll over the toes, send the hips up, downward facing. Lower the knees to the mat, coming to all fours. Untuck the toes. We're gonna do that sequence one more time on each side. Extend the right leg out long behind you, pointing the toes. Right toes up to the sky, flex the right foot, bend the right knee, draw the right knee into the nose. Extend the right leg out long, right toes up to the sky, flex the foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee into the nose. Extend the leg long, right toes up, flex right foot, bend right knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. 2 more, extend the right leg out long, right toes up, flex through the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. Extend the leg out long, right toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. Last one, extend it long, right toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. Plant the right knee next to the left. Walk the hands forward as you lower the heart towards the mat. Inhaling the upper body through center, pulling the heart up and through, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Lower the knees to the mat, untuck the toes on all fours. The last side, last time for this sequence. When you're ready, we're extending the left leg out long behind us, pointing the toes, lifting left toes up towards the sky, flex left foot, bend left knee, flexing the left hamstring, draw the knee to nose. Extending the leg out long behind you, left toes up to the sky, flex left foot, bend left knee, draw the knee to nose. Extend left toes long, up to the sky, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw it to nose. Extending long, lifting the toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, draw the knee to nose. Last time, extending long behind us, lift the left toes up, flex the foot, bend the knee, flex the hamstring, draw the knee to nose. Replant the left knee next to the right on all fours. Walk the hands forward, lowering the heart to the mat. Inhale, move the body through center, pulling the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up, downward facing. Inhale, come up onto the toes, bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. Maybe you move your hands a little bit closer here, if that's more comfortable for you. We're gonna play with 5 hops at your own pace. So what we're doing is trying to align the hips over the shoulders as we straighten through the legs. So maybe you're just here and then coming back down. Okay, so you're just coming up onto the toes, pushing as far as you can. Maybe you get some air for a second. No matter where you are in your practice, it is just fine, and it is very important to meet yourself there. So go ahead and play. Bending into the knees, straightening through the legs, trying to align the hips over the shoulders. After you have finished the one that you are on, we're going to go ahead and lower the knees all the way to the mat. We're going to cross over the ankles. We're going to extend the legs out long in front of us. We're going to bend into the right knee, planting the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. We're going to hug our right knee, pulling the chest close to the top of the thigh. From here, we're pointing the left toes, lift the heel from the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower it all the way to the mat. Go ahead and bend the left knee, planting the left foot beside the right. Palms to the mat, behind the hips. We're planting into the heels of our feet, lifting the glutes from the mat, pressing them up as high as we can towards the sky. And we're going to lower slowly to just a hover. We're lifting right back up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're lowering the hips all the way back to the mat. Extend the left leg long. We're going to play with shifting into a low pistol squat. So we're going to shift our weight into our right foot as we press our upper body forwards. Maybe you lift the hips from the mat. Maybe you lift the heel from the mat as well. Maybe you need the help of the hands. Either way is just fine. And we're lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing back to the mat. Extend the right leg out long to meet the left. Bend into the left knee, planting the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. We're going to hug our left knee like we love it. Point the right toes, lift the heel from the mat. Send the toes up towards the sky for 5 and lower. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way to the mat. We're going to bend the right knee, planting the right foot next to the left. Palms to the mat, behind our hips. Pushing through our heels, lifting the glutes from the mat, pressing them up as far as we can to the sky. And slowly lowering to just a hover for 5, 4, flex the glutes at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips all the way back to the mat. Extend the right leg long. We're playing with shifting into the low pistol squat. So our body weight is in our left foot. Maybe you need the help of the hands, maybe not. Either way, we're trying to lift the hips from the mat. Maybe the right heel lifts as well. Maybe you lift the hands. And we're lowering. So really we're doing these at our own pace. I just want you to play with coming in and out of this low pistol squat position about 5 times. If you can't get it today, don't be hard on yourself. After you have finished playing with the one that you're on, we're gonna lower the hips back to the mat, maybe the heel as well. Bend into the right knee, planting the right foot next to the left with the help of the hands or not. We are moving to our standing forward fold, Uttanasana at the top of our mats. Inhale, half lift, hands on shin, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze to meet. Exhale, dive the heart forward, hinging at the hips. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows into the rib cage. Chaturanga, inhale the heart up and through, upward facing. Exhale, downward dog. Here we're starting our last sequence of practice before we find our resting posture. On your inhale, right toes up, bend the right knee, draw big circles, opening up that hip. When you have finished the one that you are on, we're bringing the right knee to nose. Then we're lowering the knee all the way to the mat. Extend the left leg out long behind you. Upper body lifts. And our pigeon. Maybe the upper body rests over the right thigh. Pressing back up if you are lowered, tuck onto the left toes, send the right toes back up, 3-leg down. Lower the right toes to meet the left. Inhale the left toes up. Bend the left knee. Draw big circles with that knee. When you finish the one you're on, bring the left knee to nose. Lower the knee all the way to the mat. Extend the right toes long behind you, upper body lifts. Pigeon. Maybe the upper body folds over the left thigh. Inhale, press up. Tuck onto the right toes. Send the left toes up to the sky. 3-leg down. Lower the left toes to meet the right. Lower both knees to the mat. Cross over the ankles. Extend the legs out long in front of you. Maybe you have to scoot forward on your mat just a bit. Palms are going to meet overhead, reaching up and out of the waist. Lever the upper body forward. Maybe the fingers catch the toes. Maybe they're on the ankles, the shins. Maybe they're on the knees. Eventually, we're letting the head hang, the entire upper body. Taking some time here to cool down. Taking note of how much different we may feel now in comparison to the beginning of our practice. I know I am feeling a little bit more warm sensations toward the end of my practice. Next, inhale, reaching forward, Use the strength of your core to lower you all the way down to your back. Draw the knees into the chest one at a time. Upper body and head are lifting from the mat, wrapping arms around the knees, and then lowering the head back down. Getting a good compression squeeze in the knees and the hips. Extend the right leg out long. Arms come to a T or a cactus, whatever your preference. We're dropping that left knee off to the right side in our supine twist. Wringing out our organs in the midsection. Inhale back to center. Draw the right knee into the chest. Extend the left toes long. Drop the right knee off the left side of our mats. Inhale back to center. Draw both knees into the chest. Extend the bottoms of the feet up towards the sky. We're going to grab onto the outside edges of the feet with the palms of the hands and draw the knees down towards the earth. And our happy baby. If there are any other postures that you'd like to add to your practice, now is a great time to add them in. You can push pause on me. I do encourage you to come back to Shavasana if you do press pause. As Shavasana, our resting posture, is arguably the most beneficial for us as human beings. What do we see when we're met with ourselves in that place of stillness? And can you quiet all of it just for a moment? We're extending the legs out long in front of us, one at a time. Heels together, big toes out. Arms are down by our sides, palms facing up. Shoulder blades pulled slightly together on the back body. Closing the eyes down, relaxing the muscles in the face and the jaw. Anywhere else that we might be holding tension. Letting the ground hold you in your weight entirely. I want to have one last inhale and exhale together before we drop in. Inhaling in through the nose, making it the longest inhale you've made all practice, and holding at the top for just a second. And exhaling through the mouth, letting it all go. And as your body finds its natural rhythm of breathing, go ahead and drop in. For now, this is where I will leave you. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend time here today. The light in me honors, acknowledges, and respects the light in each of you. Until next time, namaste.